Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates tease that Ava Jerome, Maura West, may find herself the target of a deadly plot if Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, sets up Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. He could frame Alexis to take the fall as an act of revenge. Could Ava's blackmail threats provide Sidwell with the perfect chance he's been anticipating, making her the victim of that dagger? Viewers will remember that Sidwell invited Alexis to Windermere, where he showcased the dagger utilized by Helena Cassadine, Constance Towers, to murder Alexis' mother. Clearly, Alexis had no desire for that dagger, yet she unfortunately touched it during her visit. Sidwell astutely ensured that Alexis' fingerprints remained on it after she departed, leading viewers to speculate about his forthcoming plot. It certainly appears that Sidwell intends to implicate Alexis in a crime involving that dagger. With this weapon playing a significant role in the narrative, it's obvious that someone is bound to get hurt. Could Ava be the potential victim, especially since she's demanding money by leveraging information about Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey? If Sidwell intends to frame Alexis, it would be quite simple to make it appear as though she sought revenge on Ava. Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Monsey, suffered the loss of her baby girl following a confrontation in Ava's hotel suite and that tragic fall from the window. Now, Ava is threatening to jeopardize Christina's relationship with Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, once more, potentially leading to Christina's imprisonment over the car sabotage. This entire situation provides Alexis with a strong motive to target Ava for retribution and eliminate her from the equation permanently. Sidwell may receive intel involving Alexis and Ava through Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo, who is about to start a position at the law firm of Alexis and Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy. This gives Marco the perfect opportunity to listen in, investigate, or even plant surveillance in the office. Ultimately, Sidwell is likely to choose a victim for his schemes and attempt to implicate Alexis in the process. However, Ava might manage to evade whatever Sidwell has planned, just as she once escaped the hook. While the outcome may not be deadly, there could still be some intense moments if Sidwell sets his sights on Ava, and Alexis may have difficulty proving her innocence. Port Charles has always been a haven for secrets, betrayals, and well-calculated revenge, but nothing will prepare fans for the twisted plot heading Alexis Davis' way. A chilling game of deception is brewing, and Ava Jerome may just find herself holding a dagger she didn't see coming. At the center of it all is the mysterious and manipulative Gregory Sidwell, a man with a hidden vendetta, a grudge forged in silence, and a meticulously calculated plan to bring Alexis to her knees. Is Ava the intended victim, or merely the pawn in a much darker game? Let's dive into this sinister story brewing in the shadows of General Hospital. A new face with old wounds. Gregory Sidwell first appeared on the Port Charles scene with little fanfare, a reserved attorney with a penchant for low-profile cases and a reputation for keeping secrets. Recruited to assist the DA's office with an overflow of caseloads, Sidwell slipped quietly into the legal scene, catching the attention of Diane Miller, but raising no red flags with Alexis Davis. That was his plan all along. But Gregory Sidwell isn't just a visiting prosecutor. He's the estranged half-brother of a man Alexis once helped put behind bars, Jacob Sidwell, a violent offender with a history of domestic abuse and an untimely prison death. Jacob's arrest came after Alexis worked pro bono to secure a conviction against him, believing she was protecting his fiancé at the time. What Alexis didn't know was that her pursuit of justice would cost Sidwell everything. Now, years later, Gregory has returned, not just for justice, but for revenge. And he plans to get it by turning Alexis' life upside down, with Ava Jerome as the unwilling centerpiece, the dagger and the distraction. Ava has had her fair share of brushes with danger, mob wars, family betrayals, and confrontations with serial killers. But this time, the threat is far more subtle and far more personal. As Ava continues to rebuild her life, balancing her gallery, co-parenting Avery with Sunny, and maintaining a wary alliance with Nina, she finds herself drawn into a strange new friendship with none other than Gregory Sidwell. It starts innocently. He admires art, attends a few gallery showings, and offers legal insight when Ava's facing zoning issues. But his charm hides a much more dangerous intention. Sidwell begins subtly influencing Ava, planting doubts about Alexis' credibility, reminding her of their rocky past, and suggesting that Alexis may not have changed as much as people believe. Ava, still bitter over past clashes with Alexis, doesn't realize she's being manipulated until it's too late. And then comes the dagger, a literal one. A murder weapon in the making. Sidwell's plan is layered, brilliant, and chilling. He's obtained an antique dagger, one he claims is a piece of art Ava would be interested in acquiring for her gallery's rare artifact collection. In truth, it's a planted weapon, coated in fingerprints that will later be used to frame Alexis for an attempted murder that never actually happens. The victim, Ava herself. But Sidwell has no intention of harming Ava, only making it appear as though Alexis tried to. After subtly drugging Ava one evening during a private gallery tour, Sidwell stages a scene. Ava collapsed, unconscious, the dagger nearby, and Alexis' fingerprints on the weapon. It's all orchestrated through deception and manipulation. A fake text lures Alexis to the gallery under the pretense that Ava needs help. When Alexis arrives, she finds Ava unconscious and the dagger nearby, and just as she reaches for it, Gregory triggers a hidden camera. Click. The trap is sprung. Alexis in the crosshairs. Soon after, Ava awakens in the hospital with hazy memories and no idea how she got there. The footage, edited and doctored, paints Alexis as the aggressor. Sidwell leaks the video to the police anonymously, and Alexis is arrested under suspicion of attempted murder. The fallout is immediate. Sam and Christina are furious. Diane scrambles to defend her friend, and Sonny, torn between protecting Ava and believing Alexis, starts asking questions. Nina tries to make sense of what happened, while Ava, confused and emotionally shaken, doesn't know what to believe. Sidwell, meanwhile, plays the part of concerned friend and colleague, even offering to help Alexis navigate her legal hell. His calculated moves start to sow doubt in the community, slowly peeling away at Alexis' support system. Even Laura Collins begins to question if Alexis has relapsed or snapped under pressure. But there's one person who smells a setup. Jordan Ashford. Jordan's instincts kick in. Detective Ashford isn't one to jump to conclusions, especially not when the story feels a little too clean. Something about the timing, the evidence, and the lack of motive doesn't sit right with her. While others are ready to assume Alexis finally cracked under the weight of her past, Jordan quietly opens an investigation into Sidwell himself. Using Curtis PI connections and Dante's tech know-how, Jordan starts pulling at the threads of Sidwell's history. What she finds raises serious alarms. Records sealed. Discrepancies in bar association records. A quietly settled wrongful death case involving Jacob Sidwell. And rumors, whispers of a vendetta against Alexis Davis that date back over a decade. The deeper Jordan digs, the more she uncovers Sidwell's obsession, and the more urgent it becomes to stop him before he escalates his plan. The reveal. Ava remembers. In a dramatic twist, Ava begins to regain pieces of her memory from the night in question. Hypnosis sessions with Kevin Collins help unlock the truth. She remembers a glass of wine tasting strange, remembers Sidwell locking the gallery doors, remembers him whispering something about finally getting justice. With her memories returning, Ava is horrified to realize she was being used. And for once, she and Alexis find themselves on the same side. In a tense scene at the courthouse, just as the arraignment begins, Ava bursts in, armed with her testimony and the support of Kevin and Jordan. The charges against Alexis are dropped, but the danger isn't over yet. Sidwell's endgame. Realizing his plan is falling apart, Sidwell becomes erratic. His final move is one of desperation. He takes Sam hostage, hoping to trade her for Alexis and flee Port Charles. What follows is a suspenseful showdown at Pier 55, with Sonny, Dante, and Jordan closing in. In the end, it's Alexis herself who confronts Sidwell, giving a powerful speech about justice, loss, and how vengeance only creates more pain. Distracted and enraged, Sidwell lunges toward her, only to be taken down by Dante and arrested. Aftermath and redemption. With the truth revealed, Alexis is cleared, but the emotional toll lingers. Ava, grateful and guilt-ridden, extends an olive branch. Their long-standing animosity begins to shift into something more civil, if not friendly, at least mutually respectful. Jordan's tenacity is praised, and she's promoted to lead a new cold case unit at the PCPD. Diane and Alexis share a heartfelt moment, recommitting to their friendship and future as advocates for justice. As for Sidwell, his trial is pending, and whispers in Pentonville suggest he may have allies we haven't met yet. The story might be over for now, but in Port Charles, the past always has a way of creeping back in. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.